Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, October 30, 2016 at 3:57 a.m. A Day of Reckoning is a title. I told you I was going to give you another, but this was the shorter one I needed to finish, and I tried to move some paragraphs to another location, and I nearly wiped them off, so I'm going to It's not going to be in the alignment that I wanted it in, but you'll get the message. And I guess a lot of you have been hearing this. I'm going to simply give you my opinion. Should Julian Assange be given immunity here in America? Okay. He, in my opinion, he's a hero. Regardless what you think about him, he helped save America from the sharks called Clinton and the Democrat bottom feeders that felt it was okay for Hillary Clinton to cause the death of several people and call her what? Nothing. Not one person in the entire House went against her, except Trey Gowdy, maybe a couple of his guys. He blasted Hillary Clinton on Benghazi and Comey about the 33,000 erased emails. The country will remember those who really gave a damn and those who do not. And you know how I'm saying that. We're not stupid. We Americans all see the grown men in the whole house shaking their boots when Hillary walks by. And they are too true American cowards, all of them. And you do not fear God, and I'm talking again to these guys that call themselves American politicians. You don't fear God. You fear Hillary Clinton. Let me tell you, Hillary Clinton and Bill, both of them scare the heck out of you. You know that. But you're still unbelievable. What kind of people are you to have so much fear in you? Because that is not the American way, okay? But if America is interested in hearing the truth, here it is. They all have taken the oath. They cannot go against one another, who have taken the same oath. But remember this, it is blood money, guys. You're getting blood money, all of you, and you know you are. That's why that you cannot stand on your own 2 feet. You actually have someone telling you what to do and when to do it. And you're afraid of those two things. Your money pit, if you speak up and tell the truth, your money pit will be just that, a money pit that went dry, because they'll take your money. And then, all of a sudden, the other, you may not wake up one morning. What happened to so many people that talk? Well, had a real short cold, 2 days, and I didn't wake up. Just like McFadden did, the guy that wasn't a partner of Assange, but he was a friend. And he knew too much. And then you had Roberts, you had our Supreme Court judge. You take out people, and you fear more if you don't than if you do. Clinton should be, at a bare minimum, well, first, before I say this, I can't forget, and it keeps echoing in my head what she said, and it burns my soul. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? I keep hearing it. And I don't know how you feel about second-degree murder, but this is at least what it was. And I feel it's a long prison sentence at the minimum for her. The fact that she called off the F-16s or the F-22s, that when they took off, they were burning sand into glass. They could have saved those lives, but they were called off. The lead pilot that was, by this time, hundreds of miles ahead of the next guy, because when he burned his sand into glass, he was gone. He was out of sight in about 45 seconds. He would have been there in just a little while. He would have been there before the first man died, and he would have saved them all by making one pass at like 4 times the speed of sound. One pass was all it would have taken to scatter that maniac crowd in Benghazi, Libya, who are trying to get in and kill all the people there. He would have dispersed that crowd. It would have been over. And then Clinton could have taken the glory for saving their lives. But yet, for some reason, she chose to let them burn and die. I won't ever forget that, nor will other people. And then, between her and Obama, and you know who I'm talking about, the SEAL Team 6, brave men, great men, heroes in this country, went in and took out a man that had been on the run for a long time. Said he was the head man of the Twin Towers, Osama bin Laden. But how long did it take for 5 of those 6 to die? It didn't take long. 5 of the 6 SEAL Team 6 died. And it was a Muslim terrorist that they killed, a radical Muslim terrorist at that. But he died, or they died, all but one. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand how you can have that blood on your hands and yet do the things that you do and try to make America believe that you're somebody decent. America, those that have their heads in the sand, and I'm talking about the citizens, they'll never know the truth. They'll never hear the truth. And they'll never desire to hear it or to know it, because they know that it will be someone that they have put in the White House or in Congress. I mean, they didn't know this would happen, but they refused to believe that it did at the hands of those that they support. It's clear. Even today, Obama denies that it was radical Muslims screaming "Al Akbar" and kept killing until he killed almost 100 people in a nightclub. Al Akbar kept screaming it and shooting. But Obama says, oh, let's not rush to judgment. Don't think he was a terrorist. Yeah, right. I hope Obama goes right slap in the middle of Iran and let them support him for a while when he gets out of here. But look, I will tell you this. your soul is going to be reviewed. You're going to stand before God and you will answer. I mean, you will. What else are you going to say? And I hate it that I actually erased half of what I had to say here, but I did. Didn't mean to, but I did. And but guys, we have someone. You may get away from Comey. You may get away from all these senators that took the oath, all these congressmen that took the oath, all of those in politician land that took the oath, that will not tell on you because they know the people that's been killed. You know, they know you, but they won't squeal on you. You don't have to worry about them because the Bible says it is the love of money. The love of money. And that's what it is. You have that love of money more than you have the love of your neighbor or the person that you are hired by to do a job for in our country. And that's to make our country better and bigger and stronger. But instead, you're helping, and you know it's coming. This is why more than half of you already bought land and homes outside of the United States. And guys, stand up and take notice. And I'm talking about you, Joe Blow citizen. Me too, Jody Wolf citizen. Take notice. When Trump comes in as the president, see who leaves. Just watch. The ones that leave, they left because they have already been exposed. They just don't know it yet. And I'm not saying exposed is the one, but I can say this. Somebody knows, and they're going to leave. And it's not me. I mean, really, if it was me, then you would already know. I mean, I'd give you the names, and I may not wake up, but that's okay. I'll wake up in paradise. But at least I won't be waking up trying to beat the Satan's, the demons, and hellfire off of me. You can't put that kind of fire out. And there's no prayer, there's only hope, but you don't have any hope. You got to have prayer to go with hope. You got to have some kind of luck. In hell, what kind of luck do you think you're going to get? You think you're going to be an overseer of a few million people dying down there and burning and never stop burning? No, you're going to be joining them. You got to change what you're doing because our time here is so short. When God calls you home, He may call you tonight. He may call me tonight, and I'm ready to go. But are you ready to go? Are all those that are taking the oath, are they ready to go? I don't think many of them are ready. Otherwise, why wouldn't they speak up? If I was Congress or Senator and Obama said, we are not a Christian nation, I'd tell them to go to hell. And I'd be telling them that today still, go to hell. If you think we're not a Christian nation, then get your butt out. Only Christians we want here that live here. And those who aren't, we'll tell them about the Bible, about the God who wrote the Bible, about this Jesus that saves the people who call Him. But if you believe in Allah, you need to go where the other Allah believers live and see what kind of life they're living. Have fun, because one day, things are going to change for you. Jody Wolf Expoz.